What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Best Mountain Farm. And me and Aidan are going to be doing kind of normal farm chores today, but also something pretty cool. So first thing we're going to do is we've got this area here, which is going to be where we're going to put our big shop. We got some blocks sitting back there. We've got to move our stuff out of our little tent there and cut down some trees, and we're going to dig way back and put the shop in. Probably starting on that here in a few months. But first, just because there's a lot of people living here and we have a lot of vehicles, make some extra parking and just neaten things up a little bit. And so we're going to clean all this up. Plus it serves a very functional purpose because we heat the farmhouse with wood, and this is wood. So we got to have firewood anyway. The other thing that we're going to do, and I'll show you guys, we're going to move this pile of compost here. This is Yaya's garden compost, and put it on a tarp and set it somewhere. But these rocks here didn't used to be here, and I know where they used to be. See if I can get Aidan over here. He can hold the camera for me. So when I was a little kid, and I'm 90% sure that's those rocks there. When I was a little kid, my grandpa, when he fed his cattle salt, because cattle don't get...
God damn it.
Come on, it's just barbed wire. I'm taking applications for a new cameraman, so send your resumes to the email address listed in the pinned comment.
No. Yeah, and you'll be sleeping in a closet.
So as I was saying, cattle don't get enough nutrients and minerals from just the grass. So you had to supplement with salt blocks and bagged salt. So those rocks used to sit here, look kind of like a mini Stonehenge. And I remember playing on them when I was a little kid. But they're really cool because it had been used for so many years, probably 60 or 70 years as a salt lick, that the top side was worn smooth and had divots from just the cows licking the rocks. So first we're going to get everything cleaned up, and then we're going to dig those big rocks out with the tractor, because they're pretty good size, and see if we can't set them up somewhere in the yard and make them, if not functional, just look cool again. So go get the chainsaws fired up and get to work. All right, so this is a maple log, and unfortunately, most of it's hollow. But where this piece is twisted here, I really want to slab this with the chainsaw mill and see, because that would just be, you can see that outside's pretty, but the inside's going to be even cooler. I mean, just beautiful figured wood. So we're going to cut back. We're going to start cutting here and see how far. So that's pretty decent for like coffee table size or something. And on this side, you can look. You know, this side's still nice and solid. And let's get this thing in half and see if we'll have enough. And instead of going to get again auditions for my new cameraman.
There's a tractor right there. In case you guys didn't know, it's
man, they should really paint that thing orange so you can see it.
Well, I'm multitasking.
We'll be right back. I'm gonna find the big echo.
Here, I'll just pick it up with a tractor. Film that.
It is hollow, but it gets narrower, so about right here probably is going to start getting solid. Now, a lot of traditional woodworkers, cabinet makers be like, oh, that's no good. I actually was hoping that it would be like this, because now when I take my slabs, I'm gonna have a really cool void to fill with epoxy. And so I'm gonna be able to make some really, really amazing tables out of this as soon as we get it slabbed and let it dry.
Just look at the color.
But yeah, you can see the color. This is all going to be spalted maple, and this is going to be unreal how pretty this is going to be. Unfortunately, before I'm going to have to order my 36-inch chainsaw bar, because this chainsaw will not get all the way through it with the chainsaw mill. So as soon as I get my bigger bar, we'll be able to put this on and slab this thing. And so now, like, this piece is now, it's about 4 or 5 foot long. So it'll make a couple coffee tables and even a small like dining room table if I put 2 pieces together. A lot of different choices. I love it when something that looks this bad and you find something that's really cool. That's one of the best parts about doing stuff like we do. If you just look, you can find the beauty in anything. Just like this piece, a lot of people would have, thrown this away, put it in the stove, but I think we're going to make it into a outdoor light. Put a solar light in there, and I'm going to get like a wagon wheel or some kind of old wheel to mount it on the base, and then put some finish on it, clean out the inside, polish the inside pretty good, and it'll make a really cool light for a pathway or something. Always just gotta look at things in a different light. And now we gotta look at things in the light of finishing getting firewood and doing real work. So this top part right here where it's not hollow, I just want to cut into it and show you guys a little bit of what this wood's going to look like inside. That is very hard. So that is what that is going to look like. And that's why.
Look at the color.
The color will fade a small amount, but it will still hold a lot of its color. And that's why I wanted to save as much of that log as possible, because that's just crazy. So this big piece, there's really not enough left of it to do anything with. And it will be firewood, but that will take and set up somewhere because it's really wet. It's really going to need to dry for a couple months before get all the dirt out, so that nothing else can cause any more rot. Get it up and up off the ground, let it dry, and then that'll give me time to order the big bar. We'll get started. Okay, again, back to work. So not only am I looking for a new cameraman, I'm also looking for a new assistant, helper, son, I guess.
Robbie did it first though. Robbie did it first.
He did it. We just fixed it. We just fixed it.
We just fixed it.
Well.
So come on this up, bud. We're going to finish cutting it and dig out and see how far back it's hollow.
That's almost a cool pattern right there too, from the rock.
That's bug nymph. That's termites.
It looks cool though.
Now, with any luck, there's not a hibernating rattlesnake in here. So this is where you need Robert.
Yeah, hey Robert.
Because he always, it's very far back. I think we'll have about this much solid, but it'll get narrower. So when we slab it, you know, you'll have really cool slabs that will fill the voids with epoxy. Yeah, that's gonna be
It'll be a pretty piece of wood.
That's gonna be cool. All right, so I'll have Aidan take it over and set it up on some pieces of wood over there, and we'll get it up.
And try not to.
Don't drop this one until you
I don't know. We successfully moved 4 rocks, a total of 8 feet.
Hey, but they look better here.
Look how productive we are. Is that the one?
Yeah, these were all up there.
I'm assuming those 2 little ones went onto the big one?
I don't remember. We'll have to ask Papa Hugh. But I think there was a couple more that they were hooked up to and or setting on. But yeah, they would set up there, and that's just where he'd come put the salt licks for the cattle. And I think all the lichens are what's making it look rough, because they had, like, you can see the divots. Like, the divots are where the salt was.
Pressure wash them?
I think Wednesday and Thursday probably will take care of that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forget about that. That's going to be fun. More rain, more mud, more fun.
Let's unhook that real quick and then. So that looks a little bit better. When Papa Hugh gets back, we'll ask him about how they set up there, because I don't really remember. But those are definitely those rocks. And again, the biggest thing was just get stuff straightened up, and now we've got room to park mine and Aidan's
Disasters.
yeah, trucks. So, as soon as Papa Hugh gets back, we'll verify and make sure that I'm not just remembering things that aren't real, but I think I am. Right. Dad, are these, do you think those are the salt lick rocks from up there?
Possibly.
I think that I really,
Big one, I'm pretty sure.
I remember that bottom one. I think you'll be able to see when it rains and washes them off. You'll be able to see, because I remember
Because it was plumb slick on top.
because you can, yeah, where the cows would lick the.
Yeah, it was wore off. But now if they got moved down here and damaged, you don't know.
Yeah. But they were buried there, so
That's where you're gonna put your house, and for them.
eventually,
salt rocks
yeah. Well, on up a little bit, but. Yep. So we got everything done here, and now we can park a couple cars while we wait to move everything to build the garage here. So got our maple log moved over to cut later, and now it's time to feed things and finish up the farm for it. So
That's a good pump.
I will make sure and like, subscribe, and share, and thanks for watching.